All right, what's up, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Upland Metaverse. We're going to be talking about the 2022 outlook and some of the things I'm going to be talking about: the NFTs, NFL, meta ventures, cars, housing, and all of that stuff. And I'm going to kind of go into it a little bit because I just absolutely find Upland absolutely amazing. It's a really on the surface, if you just got into Upland and you're like, what is Upland? What is it? Well, it's a property trading game based on the blockchain. And they call it a metaverse, and that's a very kind of I don't know, a dumbed down way of saying what Upland is, because there's so much more to Upland than just a property trading game. For instance, they've partnered up with the NFL earlier this year, and I think the outlook or the utility inside of Upland with NFTs, partnering up with the NFL, and then possibly, in the future, I'm hearing talk about MLB, NBA. I think that's going to be a natural partnership later on. Just the way Upland is really kind of laid out, and overall, I mean, how can you not like this game once you get into it? At first, it may seem a little slow, but it's a lot more complex than that. There's a lot more context to it, and it's just a fascinating game. And this upcoming year, I'm really, really excited about what Upland is going to do. And if you guys don't know, inside of Upland, my name is Crosby1616. I've got me some block explorers. I got me some NFL legits, and I'll get into kind of all of that if you don't know what Upland is. But if you are watching, I highly recommend a couple of YouTube channels that I've been watching. They're a lot more into this game than I am so far. I mean, they just kind of started earlier. But there's a YouTube guy called DJ Shorts, Kaiser12, Loyal Doyle. Hope I'm not missing anybody else. But anyways, just those guys, I got to give a shout out to them, because I've been just consuming all of their content, and they really have good videos about how to get started in Upland and how to, because here's the thing. On the surface, you think you're buying properties, but your mindset will change, and how you view Upland will change as you get more involved. And they got a great Discord channel on there as well. And I'll leave a link in the description. Obviously I'll do a referral link down there, and I think I get some 4,000 UPX or something if you guys click it, but that link will be down there too. But I do highly recommend, if you just want to go browse Upland and see what it's all about, because it is a lot more complex. There's a lot more context needed than just a property trading game, because I think this game is going to be really, really big. So what are some of the outlooks for 2022? I think the main things that I'm looking for is really the economy, and they even said that. They're like, hey, this is the economy, and it's all about the economy. They put a new article out, and the meta ventures stuff. So they're going to be releasing meta ventures, which is I think going to be in the beta of block explorers. They chose like 10 people, and I know some people are mad that how they chose them, but besides the fact, on the macro scale of everything, I think you got to be very, very bullish about Upland, because of meta ventures and how they're going to connect people having businesses inside of Upland in this play to earn platform. The other thing, cars. What utility are cars going to play? I think that's really going to take Upland to the next level. Is because right now, if I had to say anything, if I had any negative thing to say about Upland, it's when you do get in there, the game can kind of seem a little slow. And if you have cars in there, if you have them racing, if you have you have your block explorer driving your car, and different block explorers doing different levels, I think that's going to just make the entertainment value of Upland go up way, way more. Because right now, to be real honest with you, Upland is an intellectual challenge, if anything. I mean, you have to be strategic about this. You're putting your real money into it, and some of the things, it's really, really fascinating. I'm kind of excited to see how Dirk and Edon and all of those guys, like the bigger scale, and how they link all this up and actually execute on their plans. I think that's going to be fascinating to watch. And there's going to be mistakes. There's already been mistakes along the way, but you know what? That's part of a growing platform. Also, Housing utility is another thing that I think can really take it to the next level as well, because you have housing, you have cars, and you have meta ventures, right? And that's really kind of going to broaden this whole thing out, because I heard Dirk say the other day that really phase one was about the infrastructure of Upland. And it's great because that infrastructure was really key, and I think you saw that being built out even towards the end of the year with so many properties being sold, even them dropping the interest rates on UPIX. That's another thing. But anyways, just overall, I wanted to get this video out and just say, hey man, I'm really super excited about Upland. There's different things you can do in Upland. And let's kind of go into it and look at some stuff. I'll just kind of go over some of my properties here. So this is my Block Explorer here. My main house is here on St. Louis Street in New Orleans, right off of Bourbon. I have that property there. I'm building a house here, and I'm going to end up doing another one here as well. And I think that those are going to be my first build outs right in the French Quarter. I've been a Saints fan since the 80s, so obviously I really like New Orleans. I know it pretty well, and I'm kind of excited for me how to build it out in the French Quarter and possibly start some kind of business within there. Just super excited. But yeah, so when you log in, looking at this Bourbon Street area, I don't even know what the floor is right now, but it's going to be, I think we're going to have some really good value in the French Quarter area, because down the streets you have Harrah's, you have the Superdome, lots of stuff going on, whether it's the Super Bowl or college football or Final Four, NBA, whatever it is. New Orleans is a great place to always have a lot of entertainment value stuff going on, and so I'm really super excited about that. My other properties, we'll kind of scroll out here. Some of my other properties, I really like Nashville. That's taking forever. All right, there we go. Again, I'm from the South, if you can't tell with my accent, so I know Nashville and New Orleans pretty well. But I got 13 properties in Nashville. Got one downtown at the George Jones Museum down here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, or how I'm going to play that. Again, Upland is a intellectual, strategic, entrepreneurial. Hopefully they bring in the entertainment side. I mean, there's just so much that can be done with this platform here, and I'm super excited about it. And I hope you guys are too. There's going to be, when you're building a platform out, there's going to always be things that go wrong. And it's kind of like trial and error, and that's sort of what we're here for. We are kind of the beta testers here, and I got frustrated with it a little bit at first, but I think you got to understand the big picture on the macro scale of everything. But execution's important too, and I'm not saying, hey, don't criticize these folks, don't criticize the developers, because they need it to keep them on their toes. So definitely keep the criticism up, but at the same time, I'm looking bullish on the macro of Upland. There's just so much utility within the game, and yeah, so I'm super excited, guys. I just want to get this video out. I think I'm gonna. This is my second channel, so I think I'm gonna kind of. My first channel is called The Nomad Nurse. I have about 19,000 followers over there, and I've been doing videos over there for a few years. And so I just decided, hey, I'll just dedicate this as my second fun channel, because I really enjoy Upland so much. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video today. I'll have more stuff coming up. I'm gonna talk about some of my NFL legits. I ended up getting that Josh Allen jersey. We'll go through some of my assets here. You can check it out as well on Upland. Crosby 1616. But I got a couple of I got this Block Explorer and some other stuff that I really wanted to get to get started. But these, you can go through assets, look at Block Explorers here. But I want to show you guys this this Josh Allen right here. I was really super excited to get. It was his 100th game ball, 100 touchdown game ball, four fires. And if you guys don't know what fires are, if you're watching this video, like, what the hell is he talking about? I'm going to show you right here, 4 fires, right? When you get these little fires here, that means you're your NFL Legit is doing really good because it's a memento. So that was his game 100 touchdown game ball, and they actually retired his or sent his jersey and cleats from that game to the Hall of Fame because he was the first person with like 100 passing touchdowns, 30 rushing touchdowns, or something like that. But yeah, so that's the Josh Allen I got. Kind of super excited about that. Yeah, but other than that, guys, I guess I'm gonna kind of cut this video short because I don't really have anything else to talk about. But yeah, anyways, leave a comment if you like Upland. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. I guess I'm gonna put more Upland content out here. All right, peace out.